What is good, y'all? What is good? Mikey T, the movie star, the most hated yet anticipated Mikey T, the movie star, back. Guys, I had to join y'all tonight. I wanted to join y'all, so I had to come on a little bit late. Excuse me for that. Apologize for coming on a little bit late tonight. But y'all have rocked out with me till like 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. So I figured I'd just join y'all for a late night episode because this one's kind of important. This one's kind of important tonight, and it's actually in regard to what's going on with Tory Lanez and Cassidy. And we had covered the whole thing. Cassidy started the whole thing with his record called Perjury. Tory Lanez actually responded. A lot that took people by storm. And then Cassidy was ready to go with Plagiarism to follow it right up. Cassidy came out and followed it up with Plagiarism and really actually, I think a lot of people might say he ended it. It was like a 7.5 minute record. Yo, Peasy, I really appreciate you for checking out the interview with Hot Boy Turk. We've been doing interviews for quite a while now. Me and Hot Boy Turk and myself, like he actually said, since he's gotten out of jail, we actually have been locked in together doing interviews. I feel like that was some of our best work to date. He actually shared a lot of information with me, man. He shared a lot of information with me. Same as Cassidy, which is why I was so compelled to re-release that interview with Cassidy, where he was just pretty much touching on so many parts of his career that we were all so interested in, between getting locked up at the height of his career, and Turk actually sharing with me about actually leaving Cash Money, regretting leaving Cash Money, Juvenile, BG leaving Cash Money, all the antics that him and Lil Wayne were up to. It was a dope story that I got to cover with Turk. This whole episode with Tory Lanez, though, actually kind of it went a whole nother place that I don't think many people expected it to when Tory responded. When Tory actually responded, not actually only a song, he actually put the song with a video to it. I was just talking to a few people before I jumped on live, and Cassidy, before actually I was on a YouTube, Instagram live just before this, and a few people that Cassidy was actually making diss tracks at. He was making diss tracks at 40 Cal, for instance. Major salute to 40 Cal from Dipset. Him and Cassidy were going back and forth on multiple different diss tracks. So looking at it from that perspective to now Tory Lanez is actually responding to him, you just got to gauge it. You got to gauge the shit, you guys. Uh yeah, Turk was going through some crazy shit today. Turk actually went on his platform and addressed it. And Turk is an honorable dude. Robert said Cass is built for this. Yeah, I don't doubt that whatsoever, you guys. I don't doubt that whatsoever that Cassidy is actually built for this. You can tell that because of the way that he responded. Like, look at the quick nature in the way that Cassidy actually responded. So when I had actually initially told Ab about this, I reached out and I said, "Yo, Ab, did anybody speak to you about what's going on, or have you heard about what's going on with Cassidy and Tory Lanez?" And Ab told me that he actually remembers back from 2017. Ab actually remembers back from 2017 when Tory Lanez and Cassidy initially got into it. So yeah, it was a pretty known thing those years back when Tory Lanez was actually called out by Cassidy, and Cassidy was like, "Yo, you owe me a bag. You used my bars. You owe me a bag." He was kind of like starting to stir the pot. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy was kind of starting to stir the pot right there. It didn't go too far back then. You know, Tory Lanez actually made a video that went viral where he was saying that he actually had love for them. And then he was saying Cassidy should be happy with the fact that he mentioned his name. You know, he actually said on Funk Flex that he looked at guys like Cassidy and Styles P as a legend. You know, he looked at these guys as legends, but he went a little bit back on that when he said that Cassidy should be happy that he's actually saying his name on a track. What it do? What it do? Appreciate you, Marcus42, tapping in. We got Dallas in the building tonight. Dallas is in the building. Yup, hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Late night vibes, y'all. Late night vibes tonight. I got a couple thoughts from AR Rab about everything going on with Tory Lanez and Cassidy. Don Philly 215. Don Philly 215 says Tory bit off a little bit more. No, not a little bit more. A lot more than he can handle. I agree with you. I agree with you on that, but I think it's a good bite. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good bite because of the fact of who Tory Lanez is. You know what I mean? Look, I was just saying a few seconds ago, look at the other guys that Cassidy has been embroiled with diss records with. Cassidy has released diss tracks on a few different people, and none of them that have responded are of the magnitude of a Tory Lanez. Now, guys, even when Cassidy got into it with Meek Mill, y'all, Tory Lanez is currently bigger than than Meek Mill was when they were going at it. What was that? What year was that when Cassidy and Meek Mill were going at it? Like 2013 or something? Might be wrong on that. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, 2013, Raid. That's when Cassidy dropped Raid in 2013. Cassidy dropped Raid in 2013, you guys. That shows you right. And I'm just speaking facts. The fact of the matter is that Meek Mill was at a different level in 2013 than he is right now. And Tory Lanez right now is bigger than the Meek Mill of 2013, just to be 100% honest with you guys. So if you look at that, like, this is the biggest response that Cassidy has really gotten in a long time. So I don't think in any way is Cassidy losing when it comes to this. The fact that Tory Lanez has actually responded, it shows you how much appeal, or how appeal, it shows you how much respect Cassidy's name, or how much weight Cassidy's name holds, but it also shows you how hard that he actually hit with the Perjury joint. And I'm going to get into some of the lyrics from Perjury that I actually sent to Ab. You know what I'm saying? Forever says, in the words of Don Q, forever situated, that is, says, in the words of Don Q, these R&B dudes is out of pocket. Yo, yeah, I think it was Don Q that Cassidy was actually speaking to. You know, a lot of people will say Tory Lanez is out of pocket for what, venturing into the world of hip hop. You know, Tory, a lot of people are showing respect to the flow that Tory Lanez actually has, you know, outside of just his R&B influence. You know, When It's Dark, the new record When It's Dark, where he's actually going at Cassidy, isn't the first time that Tory Lanez has rapped like this. I'm smoking on that GMO tonight. I keep calling it GMO, but it's called GMO. Yo, what up, Amanda? Appreciate you for tapping in. Well, tonight I'm actually talking about ARab's thoughts on Cassidy versus Tory Lanez. At this point, there's 3 records that have dropped. Cassidy's come out with Perjury that has actually garnered a response from Tory Lanez. Not only an audio response, Tory Lanez filmed a music video to When It's Dark. I actually writ down some of those lyrics and sent them to ARab. You guys, I went over a bunch of Cassidy's lyrics too. And now Cassidy, I did a live a few nights ago with the homies, with Twiz, Rosewood. We did it live the other night. And right after the live dropped, Cassidy came back with plagiarism, y'all. Cassidy literally came back with plagiarism that night. So that's interesting because I got a lot of those lyrics over to Ab as well. And I got his response. I got his response to the whole thing that's going on. What up, Kicks TV? Appreciate you for tapping in. Samantha, that's one of the major things that they're saying about Tory Lanez using other people's styles. Personally, I think Tory Lanez is a very talented artist. Now, he dropped a record with Lil Pump that we're going to be talking about as well. What was it called? Racks to the Ceiling. He dropped a record with Lil Pump. It was Lil Pump's record. It was called Racks to the Ceiling. Not Lil Pump's best offering. Speaking as a fan of hip hop, not Lil Pump's best offering. And Tory Lanez was actually rapping on that. Maybe he should have been singing. Maybe he should have been singing. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into all of that as well. Central PA, major salute. Everybody share this video. As soon as we get 100 people in here, I will be reading ARab's thoughts. I'm about to be joined by my co-host, SV Twiz, Somerville Twiz. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in, though. Share this video. Share this video, y'all. Damn, Brian says, Tory won hands down. Does ARab still F with Cassidy? Well, you're going to hear all that tonight. You're going to hear all that tonight on this live broadcast. 215 Leo King, what's popping with your G's? Appreciate you for tapping in tonight, man. Really do. Appreciate you for tapping in, bro. Everybody share this video. Need everybody to share this video. Yeah, Shine is actually back in the United States right now. Shine is actually back in the United States right now. That's another interesting thing going on. Shine is actually, in the government of his country of Belize. Shine is actually trying to do some things for the country, his country of Belize. The first thing that I saw Shine actually do, he wrote on his gram that the first thing he did when he touched down was he went to I think it was MLK's burial site. I think that's one of the first things he did. Man, Shine is a real dude. I had actually done an interview with Shine when he had first gotten out of jail. I did an exclusive interview with Shine. What Shine album are you talking about? I actually enjoyed both of Shine's albums. The first one called Shine, and the second one actually called Godfather Buried Alive. Everyone on the gram, come join me on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube right now. The link is in the bio. Cassidy is the GOAT. Cassidy is the GOAT of battle rap. Hey, man, some people would say that. Some people would say that. Some people would say he's the most interesting part of battle rap right now. Some people would say Cassidy is the most interesting thing going on in battle rap. Y'all on the gram, hit that link in my bio. Come join me on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube right now, so come join me. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Brian Martin says the first one. Let me see if I can get my guy SV Twiz in here. He's in Philly. He told me they're having a few issues out there right now. Told me they're having a few issues out there in Philly right now as far as the storm and shit. Brian, I didn't want to go as far as calling Cassidy the GOAT, but I will say he's one of the most interesting features of hip hop battle rap right now. Everybody on here on IG, hit the link in my bio, y'all. Come join me. Come join me on YouTube right now. Hit the link in my bio, y'all. Let me see if we're gonna get Twiz in here. Yo, Twiz, how you doing?
Mikey, salute, bro. What's going on with you, Mikey? I'm just having a little connection issues, man. It's storming over this side.
Yeah, it's storming over there.
Yeah, man, this is crazy out there, joint right now. What's going on, Mikey?
Damn, I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm just over here right now. I'm doing a little cross promo on the gram. Everybody
Okay,
that's on the gram, hit the link in my bio and come join me on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now with my guy SV Twiz. The hood blogger just joined me. We are live, y'all. And Twiz, um, right after we jumped off live last week, you know, Cassidy's next record hit. Like literally, we were done with the live at
facts,
2, and Cassidy dropped Plagiarism at like 3.
facts, bro. That was real crazy, bro. That, you know what I'm saying? We spoke it in existence, man. We was pretty much waiting on that thing to drop. It's crazy that it dropped that same morning that we got off, man.
Yeah, for real, man. Everybody come join me on YouTube right now. I'm getting off here. Come join us. We're on YouTube right now, guys. Me and SV Twiz. I'm about to get off the gram. But yeah, Twiz, I really appreciate you joining me.
I
I really
appreciate you
appreciate
having me, man.
Hell yeah, you already know, man. You know how we do. You know how we do. We have to come in here tonight and talk about this because of the fact that we had a third record drop. It's like a 7.5 minute record, man. Did you think it was too long, Twiz, or was it kind of like putting him in the casket?
I guess he was just trying to put him in a casket, man. It was, 7 minutes of pure, bars, man, going in on that, man. He wasn't rapping out the box too much. Everything was directed to him. And that explains why he was rapping so, you know what I'm saying, why he took the few days that he did take to respond. And excuse my daughter in the background, y'all. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man. What Cassidy said lines. He's like, Wendy Williams gonna mention how upset you was, because when this gets spinned on you, you gonna be salty like Peppa was. Hollywood Unlocked gonna drop. I'm going ham on him. Tory had to move from LA because they put hands on him.
That
Man,
was heavy, man. Like I said, he was throwing all punches at him. You know, like with the Tory Lane disc, bro, he only had like a few lines directed towards Cass. But I knew Cass was going to do that, man. I knew he was going to do that. He probably got about five more diss tracks already ready.
yo, Twiz, I didn't get to ask you on the last video, but an important factor to note is that Tory Lanez did not only respond on audio, he took When It's Dark to video format, Twiz.
Facts, facts. I spoke on that also when we spoke on the diss track. Like I said, it was a lot of perception involved, a lot going on. Where we all know how these videos work, where people just try to prove the good life that they living, but that don't got nothing to do when we talking about diss tracks and bars. You keep that for the regular videos, bro. You know what I'm saying? That could throw somebody off where they get attached to the video, the settings of the video. We looking for pure bars, bro. Pure bars. This battle rap, man. Pac was the
So
only one that really got away with the diss track video.
you said Pac was the only one that got away with a diss track video?
Hit 'em up. That was like one of the most biggest joints where it was like pure torture the whole track. There's a couple other, old school rappers out there that did them joints, but like Pac was like, he that was like a hit video. Everything matched up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of
Right?
course, like
Yeah.
NWA and all of them, they had the joints when they was going back and forth with Dre and all of that. But y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez, he half stepped it. If you gonna do a diss track, you better have somebody acting out cast. Your bars better match the video. It was too much flashiness going on for that to be a diss track video. That's just my personal opinion.
So I had hit Ab up and I was like, hey bro, have you caught any word of what happened with Tory Lanez and Cassidy? So in 2017, Tory Lanez had gone on Funk Flex and he did a freestyle. Some people say he jacked some bars. Cassidy is one artist that actually responded saying Tory owes them a bag. At the end of that freestyle, Tory Lanez actually paid respect to Cassidy. He shouted him out in Styles P and a few others out at the end of his freestyle. But now that shit is on and popping. Cassidy made a diss track called Perjury. Tory actually responded on a song called When It's Dark. Cassidy came back this morning with Plagiarism. A lot of people are saying that Tory's bars, they sound like Meek Mill's. But some of these bars are harsh though. So I hit Ab and I was like, so Cassidy came at him on Perjury, saying, I stay iced out, never been to the White House, but seen presidents from a house I was selling white out. And what I write about make my bars hard to bite. Bars keep the steal, you keep stealing all the bars that you write. Yo, so I had to hit Ab with some of these lyrics, you know what I mean, to give him a feel of what Cassidy was coming at him with.
Facts.
You know, I don't want to read too many of the lyrics, man, but I told him, I was like, yo, Tory Lanez responded. Tory Lanez responded with a music video on a song called When It's Dark. So, Twiz, you were actually saying that when he responded, he kept it brief, whereas Cassidy was all over Tory the whole record.
Facts. That just shows to a true hip hop head, that his battle style ain't all the way there, bro. Like you can't be going at somebody if majority of the song is not about that person. His whole first verse ain't have nothing to do with Cass. He touched up on Cass, probably gave him about three, maybe four bars in his second verse. That's not enough, man. You want to step in this battle rap field when you putting it on wax, bro. It gotta be haymaker after haymaker after haymaker. Other than that, it's best to just keep it subliminal, man. Like, you know what I mean? You better do a song and then just, talk your shit at the end of the song or something like that. You know what I mean? You got
Well,
certain rappers like Hove that do it like that too.
Well, Twiz, possibly Tory Lanez could have been trying to make a Cassidy diss record that ended up on the Billboard charts.
Yeah, he probably was trying to, but it wasn't enough. You gotta throw, like I said, you gotta throw haymaker after haymaker after haymaker.
So Twiz, uh, Tory Lanez came back. He came back within like what 4 to 5 days, maybe a week.
Facts, facts.
So on the intro, Tory was asking, he did a little bit of what you were talking about, a little bit of that bragging shit. He was like, I'm trying to understand where's the L. I mean, my shows got bigger. All I did was cop more cars, more ice, more cribs. The press got bigger. I guess you could say a lot has changed. Then he even said, yeah, Canada. He did a little bit of bragging at the beginning of the record.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts, facts. But what is that to another artist that had that? You know what I mean? Cass ain't broke just cause he ain't, you know, might not be having the number one videos or hitting the billboards. He's still getting his bread. He living comfortable, man. And where Tory at now, he been there.
So a lot of the lyrics, I let Ab know, a lot of the lyrics weren't directed at Cassidy, but he mentioned him by name. He said, "Cause when I was backing out them Benzes, nah, y'all ain't hear me. Now the Rolls Royce truck parked and stunt on any car that parked near me. Check the rollie, homie. I got time today. Balling like I'm signed for play. It's common buying diamonds, eating ramen on a private plane. Disrespectful shooters with me. they'll make your mama stain. I done lost it all, got nothing to lose, I make my llama bang. They see it's beef and I don't see it. I just see 50 packs. 50 him by the night, go get him whacked. Twitter dissing while I'm laughing, bringing millies back. Boy, you said it's danger, put the work and bring my glizzies back. I'm wearing out these sweats for a week straight. Left them in the police tape. My alibi's Philippe's steak. So in the second verse is where he mentions Cassidy by name, I told Ab. He said, old dude take talking, but I ain't hearing him. I just put fear in him. I leave Cass' body in the casket. His career is in. My prime and your prime, dog, it ain't no comparison. What you gonna compare? Some Smack DVD appearances? Ding, ding, ding. 15 seconds of fame is up. Was in them hotels with R. Kelly. We should flame you up. Plain Janes everywhere like Spader Man aiming up. Pea shooter, pocket rocket. Master my baby tuck. She can't even diss me proper. She know I'm a crazy. So he had another bar I found interesting. I told you about this one, Twiz. You said I was kind of reaching on this one, I think, Twiz. He said, suitcase full of cash, got me getting paper cuts. I might buy a house beside my house to get my neighbors up.
Yeah, we hear him, man. At the end of the day, like it's just music, man. I just feel like people. I mean, it's not really. It ain't really no. Everything is yard out when you battling. You can say whatever you want. You can get disrespectful as you want, and you can exaggerate as much as you want, bro. Like that's like when Cass spoke on his doghouse having a backyard. How many years ago was that? And people still, having close comparisons or trying to speak on these type of things. To really weather it out, man, you gotta pay homage, man. Once again, excuse my daughter, but Cass been doing this for 20 years, bro. If not a little bit over a dub. Where will this guy be at 20 years from now? Will he still be relevant? Will he still could he jump out of music, singing and doing the music that he make? Will he find a different platform to maintain relevancy 20 years later? That's the question, man. Cass been relevant for years, bro. Like it's not really much comparison when it comes to battle rap. He could sing. He might be, a good songwriter and all that, bro. But them bars wasn't enough for Cass, bro. You know what I mean? It's
All
not
right,
enough. Cass do that.
let's hear what AR Rab had to say about what I just wrote to him. I wrote him Cassidy lyrics. I wrote him the lyrics from Tory Lanez, but then Plagiarism also dropped. So I got Ab's thoughts right before Plagiarism dropped. Ab said, that's what's up, that Tory responded. Maybe that can spark up some type of back and forth rap battle or something. And Cass can get a wave off of this. And I remember when Cass first said that Tory stole his bars. I hear Meek saying Tory stole his flow now. Shit, it might be great for hip hop. This shit is competitive. But Twiz, Ab remembers back to 2017. This was prior to Ab getting locked up, to this whole melee that was going on with Cassidy and Tory Lanez going back and forth on a YouTube, I guess it would have been back then.
Facts.
Yeah, man. So what's your reaction to
That's a fact.
what's your reaction to that? Ab thinks it's good. Ab thinks it's good that Tory responded. He thinks that it's good for the competitive nature of hip hop.
It's definitely good. It's definitely you can never go wrong with it, bro. Like that's why Cass. This is what Cass wanted. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do it with Meek. You know, he throws shots here and there in his interviews, speaking on people like Eminem and other signed rappers. So this is what Cass do. This is what he want. He already came back. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much became one of the top dogs in URL after him having a career that was formed off of being a hot rapper in the city, face to face battling. You know, he came back to URL, took a lot of heat, you know, had a lot of people doubting him and a lot of backlash. So he kind of shifted URL around a lot, bro. So now it's like he getting a chance to get that industry light again also. You know what I mean? So of course, you know what I'm saying, it's definitely great. Definitely great for his career.
Yep. Ab also said, I ain't gonna lie, that shit Tory spitting sounds hot. Cash shit sounds hot too. This might turn into a classic battle. You know, that's why I was just saying, like, Tory Lanez has been known for R&B, but this is not the first time we're hearing Tory Lanez rap. You know what I mean? Tory Lanez people have said he has had hot shit for over the last 5 years. You know what I mean? Over that. You know what I mean? All the way going back to when I was saying he had actually done some writing and recording with Trina. You know that a homie that I know actually, EC, actually produced a single called Damn, I want to say. It was Trina and Tory Lanez. You know what I mean? Tory Lanez isn't just new to this rap shit, man. And apparently he's got some balls, you know, stepping up to somebody of Cassidy's caliber.
That's a fact. Most people wouldn't challenge Cass. So salute to him for that. He's definitely a great songwriter. He make great music at the end of the day. And you know, he do got bars. You know, I just feel like he could have had a different choice of flow for his diss track. He could have just went bar for bar for bar. I heard him rap regular before. You know, the flow was just kind of left field. But you know, that's how the game go, man. Everybody taking each other flows, and you know, it's a lot of that. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is.
So Twiz, I got back to Ab and I told him about plagiarism, and we're gonna get into some of Cassidy's bars. But before I do so, Twiz, what was your reaction to plagiarism? What stuck out to you on that?
Can you come right back to me, Mike? Just give me 1 second. I'm just getting my daughter straight because she loud in the background. I
No,
ain't
you're
trying to
fine,
mess the
brother.
stream up. All right.
No, yeah. So for everyone just tuning in, I had hit Ab back and I said, "Yo, Ab." I was like, "Ab, have you?" So I told Ab about plagiarism. I said, "So Cassidy came back with plagiarism just yesterday, and you got mentioned." I believe Ab got mentioned on it, you guys. Y'all can make judgment on it. So this is actually some of the bars that Cassidy had to say. He said, Philly, my city, and gritty what they call our shit. You not from Philly, but you still be stealing all our shit. All I grip is ratchets, homie. The thing like matrimony. In this galaxy, cats is phony. Wait, you pussy, don't Facebook me. You write bars. If somebody bites yours, they'll taste pussy. Yo, so Cassidy came at Tory Lanez pretty hard on this joint. And he actually had this one line. He had this one line that kind of caught me when he said, I cook free and made a little chunk, but when you try to earn it cash, burn fast like a little blunt. I was jumping cats. You a little chump. Bars Ben had an AR. You just a little you got a little pump. He said, Bars Ben had an AR. You got a little pump. And actually, Tory Lanez just jumped on a record called Racks to the Ceiling with Little Pump. So Cassidy literally took that moment, like, and put it into his record. The fact that the rapper Little Pump is actually, what do you guys think? Am I reaching right there? Is Cassidy just talking about an AR, or is he talking about bars Ben had an AR? Ooh, damn! You thought Tory was from Philly? Yep, right there. Bars Ben had an AR. You got a little pump. It's striking to me that Cassidy can take a record that Tory Lanez just did and implement it into his beef record. You know what I mean? That shows you how well crafted this man is to the game. Like, he just took your latest feature and he threw it in the toilet. You know what I mean? He just took Tory Lanez's latest creative effort and just trashed it totally. And I think it was dope. I think it was dope how he actually said that. Someone in the chat wrote, Twist, bars Ben had an AR. You got a little pump. And I was actually acknowledging the fact that Tory Lanez literally just jumped on this record with Little Pump called Racks to the Ceiling. And then Cassidy just totally used it against him.
Yeah, man, that's what it's about. It's about the creativity, and that's where Cass got him at all day, bro. As far as the creativity, as far as directing the bars, as far as bars going over your head, that's a real important thing right there. Where you might have to run a song back 2, 3 times, like, damn, hold up, like where you might not catch certain things, man. And that's I mean the field that Cass is in, bro. Like, you know, um. As of now, man, I got Cass 2-1.
What
I
was
got
Little
Cass
Pump?
2-1.
Was Little Pump really in the When It's Dark music video?
I don't know. I must have missed him. Salute, Schizo. Salute, bro. Salute to everybody in the chat.
What? Twiz, you say the artistic creativity of Cassidy, and that's how I looked at it with Tory Lanez as well. Actually taking a music video stance, not just coming out, getting 10 times the amount of people to listen to his record than would have just listened to the audio in reality. You know what I mean? But he came out with this record with Little Pump, and it wasn't Little Pump's best effort. Usually when Little Pump comes out, it'll do like 50, 60 million views. So I see what Tory Lanez is thinking right there. You know what I mean? But Cassidy just used it against him totally. And you know what? His name is Little Pump, which I guess Little Pump is a reference to a gun.
Yeah, definitely. That's what he's talking about. He's comparing a pump to an AR. It's no comparison.
Little
You know what I'm
Pump's
saying?
named after a gun. AR
Facts.
Rab, Cassidy's former associate, is named after a gun.
Facts.
I might be out of pocket right now thinking that Cassidy literally just compared AR Rab to Little Pump.
He just trying to say you got niggas around you like Pump. I had niggas around me like AR. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, you know what I mean?
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
Facts.
Wow, Twiz.
Facts.
So I let Ab know. I was like, yo, it's crazy. First academics podcast off the record mentions AR Rab, and now the beef of the moment, Cassidy and Tory Lanez, and we get an AR name drop.
Facts. Facts. It's just for creativity, man. Because when rappers do stuff like that, Cass could be like, "No, I'm in it like this, or I'm in it like that." You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of them style of raps, especially when it's you know dealing with a diss track like that, bro. It just can lead the people to think like, did he mean that? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
So I let Ab know that he also said this. Cassidy said he admitted he stole my bars. That's shit. And he stole a lot of other artists' shit. Did y'all forget? That man confiscated all his hits. Taking all that shit
Damn.
got him stressed out. That's why his hair going bald and shit. You should call it quits. Just retire now. His hood mad at him. He's just embarrassing his entire town. Don't get thrown in the trunk where the spare tire found. I know a dude with no tools that can change a tire now.
Damn.
Yo,
And
that was hard, man. You
that's
can't
what
tell me that wasn't hard. He said, I know him. He said, yo, I know a dude with no tools that can change a tire now. Don't get left where the spare tires found.
Facts. And that's what that goes back to what I said, where if you're gonna go at somebody like Cass, you gotta throw haymaker after haymaker after haymaker, bro. Don't slot no little 3 bars in. And when Cass continue to go off, don't ignore him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't ignore him. Facts, Camden boy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no comparison, bro. Yeah, I mean, even with the situation with him and Meek even spoke on Cass, like, bro, that's what he do. Like, that's what he do.
Okay. This is something, not to get off track. This is something I was saying earlier. We're talking about people that have responded to Cassidy diss-wise. Prior to this, Cassidy was going back and forth with 40 Cal. Before that, he was going back and forth with Meek Mill, actually, 2013. I want to say my proclamation is that 2021 Tory Lanez is more popular than 2013 Meek Mill. Twiz, could you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that? Because
2013 Meek Mill was lit, bro. Tory
Meek
Lanez
Mill is
is
at a whole nother position than he was in 2013.
2013 Meek was lit.
He had one album
2013,
out.
but he was lit. He was lit soon as he came to MMG. Like he when he came to MMG, like bro,
He
like
was
Philly is
underground lit.
yeah. What 2013 he wasn't with Rose yet?
He was. He was. He was
Yeah,
doing Play Your Part. He had, I believe, he just
bro,
got the Dreams and Nightmares out. But
bro,
Tory Lanez, I
bro.
got
Are
a
you
feeling
kidding,
that maybe I'm
bro?
tripping, but I think Tory Lanez right now. Meek Mill could not have
No,
300,000 people on his IG live in 2013.
I don't know how IG was whopping back then. I ain't even had no Instagram in 2013. But what I can say is this: 2013, people out Miami, Philly, Jersey, everywhere, people was riding around spinning Meek, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? On that joint, hold up, wait a minute. That joint right there, bro. That joint was hitting hard, bro. You was hearing Meek all up and down every block. I
Okay, that
never
was
heard.
yep,
I never heard.
2012. But I'm
Yeah,
contending right now, 2021 Tory Lanez is hotter than 2012, 2013 Meek Mill.
he can't be. His material not even original enough. When Meek came out, bro, when he did his little MMG wave, when he started, bro, the whole city of Philly behind him that was trying to rap. Everybody was rapping like Meek. It's nobody following. It's nobody following Tory Lane's footsteps, bro. When you say bigger than that's he's big because of the publicity. You gotta remember he had the situation with Megan Thee Stallion, people counting him
Tory
out.
Lanez just sold 1,000,000 copies in 57 seconds. Meek Mill sold 156,000 copies in a week.
That's because of the publicity, bro. The publicity. We talking about straight music. Tory got a lot of stuff behind him. That's like talking about how much 6ix9ine did when he first came home from jail. Bro, it don't
No,
mean
no, no,
nothing.
no, 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 absolutely not. Tory Lanez had a YouTube or Instagram stream. Meek Mill, I'm sorry to say, but Meek Mill could have never had 300,000 people in his stream ever.
You crazy. Meek was Meek. It's no comparison to Meek 2013 to Tory Lanez now, bro.
Hold on. So are
Meek,
you saying Meek 2021 isn't bigger than Meek 2013? I think Meek is 10 times bigger now.
he's getting more money, but I feel like things that he received way more backlash than he did in 2013. 2013, he was still fresh off the block. Right now, he going through so much and he's feeding into a lot of things that he shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see with the Meek nowadays. He just need to focus on music and keep, you know what I mean, stop being so connected to everything else that don't got nothing to do with him and his music movement. But 2013 Meek, bro, everybody, bro. Why you listen, bro? Just think about it. Why you think Kiss, Pusha T, all these people when they was what Meek do, all that stuff, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? Like, why you think Pusha T even was going in on Drake like he did? That was all on top of how he felt with Meek and all of that, bro. You didn't
Bro,
heard.
I'm just saying, you're getting a little bit like when Meek Mill came back with Dreams Worth More Than Money in 2015. That's when he started reaching his height. But back when he first released, when he Dreams and Nightmares, he sold $165. That he had the records,
So
no
so
doubt
where
about it.
what did he sell it on wax or was that or were they internet streams?
No, no. I bet you in 2015, internet streams had become more a part of it. But I'm
Exactly. But
just
we was
saying,
talking about
uh, uh,
2013 where
no, no,
people was
in
still buying CDs.
2015, in 2015, he sold 215,000 actual albums. So the streaming had not quite caught up by 2015.
So you can't compare a Tory Lanez today to a 2013 Meek because people were still buying CDs back then. And it was a lot of bootlegs out there, and people were still pulling up stuff on like my mixtapes, and you still had YouTube in 2013. 2013 Meek, bro, was way better than Tory right now. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's just a fact.
I mean,
Street.
if we're judging by racks to the ceiling, the Little Pump and Tory Lanez, right? I don't know if you got a chance to listen to that yet, Twiz, or even if you will get a chance to listen to that. But I just think Little Pump should have used Tory Lanez on the hook, not in the rapping. Tory Lanez just came out with his rapping shit. Do your hook shit, man. That's how you bring people to the dance.
True. That's true. That's a fact.
Twiz killed me on that one, you guys. You know, you guys got me. You guys got me on the 2013. But Meek really started getting more lit in 2015, and he moved $250,000 in a week. And then after that, he kind of went a little bit haywire, and then he had to build himself back up. What did he follow? Dreams Worth More Than Money with? I believe it was Wins and Losses, which actually only sold like 102,000, or what did it sell first week? Not as many, because he was building himself back up. But let's get back into the topic, man, because there's a lyric here that I want you to talk to me about. Cassidy said, I can tell that he crazy shook by the way he look. Us battling is a crazy look. I'm like before the shot pedicure after they shot Megan foot. My gun's got infrared dots. You clap heat at feet, but I'm giving headshots. Yo, but the line I really want to take a look at on that is Cassidy saying that he's crazy shook by the way he look. Us battling is a crazy look. Us battling is a crazy look. I don't think he means in the sense of the internet excitement. I think he means in the sense of like Cassidy is battling somebody that is really inferior to him.
I feel like he mean like, bro, like you're not even 100% rapper, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, we known you for coming out as being a singer, for helping out songwriting. You know, later in your career, whenever he let the people know that he could start rapping, it's like Cass, like, bro, I do this. You know what I'm saying? It's like I do this. Somebody like Cass is not going to look at somebody like Tory Lanez like he's up here, bro. Like you talking about Cass that was in the industry where he know a lot of that stuff is flashing lights and smoke, bro. The perception is a mug, bro. Like perception, all them rappers, like I spoke before in a few streams ago, bro. It's rappers that got signed and they be walking around like they billionaires, 17 chains, Rolls Royces, they in mansions, but they really don't be financially there, bro. It be all perception. A lot of that, and I'm not saying Tory Lanez is all perception, bro, but Cash, you can't really get over on Cash like that. He not falling for, oh, I sold this amount. Bro, you know how many people sold a lot of units? I feel like he was super hype and happy. It's good for him to sell those, but you know, he did a whole John where he like had a fit, bro, because he sold it. Like he wouldn't believe that it wouldn't have sold that much, bro. So, you know, everybody had a time, but you can't use that approach with Cash, bro. You gotta be somebody like Jay-Z or something like that. That type of stuff don't impress Cass.
Colossal the Don says 4 bars and all filler isn't a diss. Good song though. But like I said, I think that Tory Lanez was going an approach where he wanted to end up in the top 200 of Billboard the next week and kind of potentially rub that in Cassidy's face. You know what I mean? To be like, and look what I just did. I dissed him and sold another 1,000,000 records. But I don't think that's the case of When It's Dark. Or else he would have been saying it by now if When It's Dark sold 1,000,000 copies, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because Do you feel like he sold as much as he sold because he discast or because he dropped the project after
No,
all? You know what I'm saying? I feel like
that's
people
not
want to
what it
hear,
is, Twiz. It's like,
yeah,
that 50 didn't sell all those records because he dissed Ja Rule on Wangsta.
true,
Wangsta was a really cool, innovative, trendy song. You know what I
true,
mean? He went, he
true.
went, he went the distance with it. He didn't just diss Ja Rule. He's like, yo, I'm gonna make a cool, trendy song, but also dissing these guys.
Facts, facts. Like I said, it's like somebody that just started boxing and just say Tank Davis or somebody like that, and they coming up to Tyson talking about, yeah, I just made this money for this and that, bro. Like a true vet that been there and done that, whether they active or not now, that really don't impress them. You can't really talk that money stuff to them, especially when you talking about somebody that found another way to be relevant and continue to make bread, bro. You know what I mean? Cass still getting royalty checks from stuff, bro. People just be feeling like because you ain't doing a million streams and because your face ain't all up and down the timeline all day that you broke and you fell off. That's not the case. You know what I mean? I'm
So
pretty sure Andre 3000 sitting somewhere comfortable and he don't got nothing out trending right now.
did my man just compare Cassidy to Andre 3000?
No,
My
I
God.
didn't compare him. I'm just saying like an artist that's not active where you can have a young artist where they might be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's just different brackets, man. And Cass a genius at what he do though, man. I gotta give him that.
Bro,
It
you're
it
not going to
just
get no arguments from me. I'm the guy who said that literally Cassidy was peers with Snoop Dogg and
facts.
50
You
Cent,
did say that. You did
Nas.
say that.
That means he would also be peers with Outkast and Ludacris and Rick Ross and all of those guys from the South.
Facts.
So Cassidy's bars are just really like like you said, 7.5 minutes, but it's like not boring anywhere. Like you could just,
Facts.
you know what I mean? So he said, me and my AR been friends, and we never even had an argument. A friend like that is hard to get. Now, he could be talking about an AR or whatever, but I swear in my interview, Cassidy actually said that him and AR Rab, they never even had an argument, because I asked if they were beefing, and he's like, yo, we were never beefing. We never even argued.
Facts. I think I remember hearing him say that on your interview also, bro. That just lets you know the creativity, man. Mikey, he wanted you to speak on it, bro. He wanted you to bring this up. He know you
Well,
said that on your interview.
well, you also said, Twiz, a lot of people would have been expecting Tory Lanez to actually, oh, and your homie's in jail. Oh, and AR Rab's in jail. And what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
that's like the cliche thing. So it's like
Facts.
Cassidy is doing the battle rap approach to it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? He's throwing a monkey wrench in his plan, saying, me and my AR been friends, and we never even had an argument. A friend like that is hard to get. I got enough street credit to sign the artists. So when I send them dudes, they don't move until the targets hit. A headshot will make his lace front hard to fit. You got a
Dang.
big head. I'ma humble him because he's small as shit. You rather starve or fish. Look, I got hooks and lines, and Tory bit at the bait. That's why you call a lick. That's what you call a lick.
Dang.
Tory bit
He
the bait, huh, Twiz?
he talking to his soul. This is what I'm talking about. Your diss track has to make sense. You know how hard it is to really write a track out and really talk to somebody's soul. He talking to that man's soul, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He talking to that man's soul for real.
So guys, AR Rab was kind of into this whole thing, y'all. AR Rab was into this whole thing, man. He this is what he had to say. He said, that's what's up, that Tory Lanez actually responded. Maybe that can spark up some type of back and forth rap battle or something. and Cass can get a wave off of this. And I remember when Cass first said Tory stole his bars. I hear Meek saying Tory stole his flow now. Shit, it might be great for hip hop. This shit is competitive. But I ain't gonna lie. That shit Tory's spitting sounds hot. Cass shit sounds hot too. This might turn into a classic battle. After going over these plagiarism lyrics, the third record in this dispute, Twiz, is Tory Lanez going to respond to this again? Does he have to respond more fashionably with bars?
The question is, will he? If he do, he will have to. You know what I mean? Tory will have to at least do 2 more diss tracks, and he got to really talk to his soul, bro. You know what I mean? He has to really, really talk to Cass' soul. He got to dig deep. You know what I mean? You can't come in there half stepping with Cass. If he can dig deep on Cass, and let's just say he give him like 5 minutes, or he could be creative and give him the same amount of time that Cass gave him, or even more. But it has to be all direct bars, no flashing lights, no Rolls Royces, no. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk about how much albums you sold, how much streams you got, whatever, you say that in words after the diss track is over, bro. You got to get 50 disrespectful with it. Throw a little laugh in there. You know what I mean? But when it comes to this rap stuff, it got to be haymaker after haymaker after haymaker. If he can't do that, he don't stand a chance.
Yep. One line he said, I don't even use auto tune, but I still got fans tuning in.
Damn.
Yeah, he went in on it, man. You know?
Facts.
So plagiarism dropped. We read some of the lyrics from it. Let me see if I had any more here for you guys. I said to Ab, I was like, I think Cassidy Yep, so I told Ab that shit. I said, Ab, how do you feel about me reading the lyrics to how do you feel about me writing the lyrics to you without actually hearing the beat? Is it almost natural to you because of all the freestyles that you've done in the past that you absolutely destroyed? And I let him know a little bit more about Tory. I said Tory Lanez actually did a lot of features. He's actually rapping on Little Pump's joint, but he also sang on the 6ix9ine joint that he must have refused to do the video for. There was a joint that 6ix9ine had previously recorded with Tory Lanez that didn't have Tory Lanez in the video. I was like, yo, the dude's pretty hot. I won't lie. Even though they say he sounds like this or he sounds like that, they're still talking. I said, Dark Low actually mentioned him in a lyric. I need it all handed to me. 15, the mandatory. Lawyer, handle it for me. You gonna sing like Tory. That's on his song Premonition. So because of the fact that I think Cassidy is comparing Arab to Little Pump, I was like, yo, Ab, you know about this guy, Little Pump, right? He had the record Gucci Gang and all that. I was like, yo, Little Pump is usually pretty lit, Ab, but he did a few things this year to mess up his career, like endorse Donald Trump, who brought him out on stage and called him little pimp. And then out of the blue, he dissed Eminem. A lot of people said he did that for clout, but he's working. He had a single with Young Thug. This joint with Tory Lanez just wasn't hitting. And Cassidy slayed him on it with that line. You a little chump. Bars been had an AR. You got a little pump. Maybe I'm bugging though, but I think you just got compared to Little Pump, laughing my ass off, which is dope. First, they mention you on Academics podcast off the record, and now this.
Facts. It was a strategic chess move that Cass did on his behalf, man. You know what I mean? That it was just strategic, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Twiz, in relation to what Ab thinks, he also said, as an artist, Tory Lanez is extremely talented. I really like his music. As far as battle, just because you're a great artist, that don't mean you can battle, and vice versa.
Facts.
Because a lot of battle rappers don't make great artists.
Facts.
So let's touch on that real quick. I think Ab really hit it on the head right there. Everybody knows Tory Lanez is an extremely talented artist. Does he does some crazy shit sometimes, like what just happened with Megan the Stallion, for example. You know what I mean? Him trying to go at Cassidy, for example. He does some crazy shit, but he's a talented artist. But just like a battle rapper can't expect to have all the success in the world jumping into the field of hip hop, not every battle rapper gets all the endorsements of a guy like Sue Surf Twiz.
Facts. Facts. And that's a fact, bro. And once you label the battle rapper, you pretty much you closed up in a box. No different than when you're an industry person that make music, you put in that box. That's like you can't picture Drake stepping on the stage, face to face battling, bar for bar, not song for song. I'm talking about bar for bar, straight rapping. That don't mean that this person don't make great music. It's different fields for different people. And that's why I said when it come to these like back and forth battles with the beat, that's Cassidy. You know what I mean? That's what he do. You know what I mean? Song for song, we might be it might be different. It would be different if it was song for song. You know what I mean? If it was who could make the better songs. But Cass can rap and Cass can battle. You know what I mean? He's the punchline champion. So, Ab hit it on the nose, basically, speaking on that.
So Ab also said this. He said, when you send me the lyrics, I picture the person actually rapping it. I know how most of the artists rap already, so when you send me the lyrics, I can envision it. You know, Ab is known for his freestyles, man. Ab is known for like his bars. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to ask him about that, how he felt about it, because I sent him a lot of Dark Low lyrics. Now with Cassidy and Tory Lanez, I wanted to kind of get him up to date on that. But Ab can visualize it, man. Ab's a smart dude.
Definitely, definitely. You know what I mean?
But
That's
yeah,
heavy right there.
hell yeah, man. So Ab was saying maybe this thing could go a couple more rounds. I don't know if Tory's gonna take it a couple more rounds, man.
I
I
mean, he
mean,
should. I
he
feel like
should.
he should. I feel like he should because on the simple fact, back when he was going at Joyner Lucas and them, that it's like he was like I feel like he wanted somebody to go back and forth. So now he met his match, somebody that's going to go back and forth with him as long as he can. If we can get at least 4 or 5 diss tracks from each one of them, that'd be sufficient. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the people will be content with that. I don't feel like Tory Lane should ignore him now. I feel like he should be using his creativity right now. You know what I mean? And going harder.
I mean, I don't think he can ignore him now. I mean, he just told the man that his career was in a casket, and Cassidy is pretty much proving that his career is not in a casket. He's got the whole internet sparked up right now based on his diss record. I mean, how much Tory Lanez be feeling with plagiarism dropping, man? Is this something he could ignore, Twiz, and just get back to his regular career?
He can ignore it, but he probably won't receive backlash if he do ignore it. Just because you can't be like you the greatest fighter in the world and you don't want to fight when somebody calling you out. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, you know, um, it wouldn't affect his career because he make good music regardless. But I feel like it'd be a disappointment to his fans. You know what I mean? For the people that are rooting for him, for the people that feel like his diss track was fire, it would be a disappointment because this is a never ending story, bro. You know what I mean? You can't stop now. It wouldn't make no sense.
What
If
about all the
he's
lyrics? What about all the disses about his lace front, though, man? Cassidy
That's what
is
I'm
putting
talking
that shit
about.
on blast. Now millions of people are hearing about Tory Lanez' lace front.
See, and that's what separate Cass, you know what I'm saying, from him at the end of the day is that, Tory, he got so much other things he focused on as far as industry wise. He gotta multitask. Like he gotta make time just for that. You can't just throw 3, 4 bars in Tory. You have to do a whole song talking to Cass soul. You know what I mean? It's possible. You know what I mean? It's possible. You just gotta word your stuff right. And you gotta rap, bro. Even when he was on Flex, he was rapping. Regardless if he stole bars, he was rapping. We need that kind of rap. You know what I'm saying? You need that kind of flow where you're just consistently flowing. But you have to talk to his soul. It don't gotta be a fast flow. It don't gotta be a bouncy flow. You see how Cash just dropped plagiarism. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was like a nice smooth beat. You know what I mean? You just gotta be able to talk to him, bro.
And another thing I was thinking, in regard to Tory Lanez coming out with hit records, Cassidy has everybody watching him right now. He really needs to drop a record like that is going to be a major record if that's what he wants to do. But honestly, Twiz, I think Cassidy could focus on his next battle. You know what I mean? This is what he's doing on his off time, creating a buzz right now. He could honestly just focus on his next bag of $100,000 for his next battle, more so than putting a single out. Do you think a single is anything he's really thinking about right now?
If you put a single out, it gotta be something. He gotta make something. It gotta be something for like the ladies and the children. He can't just put a song out and it's just all bars. It's not gonna go nowhere. He gonna keep his same fan base content with him spitting. You know what I mean? He gotta switch it up a little bit. He gotta get somebody singing on the hook. The song gotta be a banger. You know what I mean? So if he put a song out, it gotta be a song that makes sense. He need to get one of these new artists or something. One of these,
What
you know,
about
saying
like
these.
PNB Rock, Twiz?
Could you repeat that, Mikey? I couldn't hear you.
What about like PNB Rock?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And he got to do what he do on the verses, but the song got to be talking about something. You know what I mean? This is a different day and time where you can't just put a song out and think it's gonna be bar for bar. It got to be really a lot of substance to it
We
for it to
know
take off.
We know you can do that. It's evident. You just did it 2 times in a row within what? A 10-day period with perjury and plagiarism, maybe a little bit longer or whatever.
Facts.
But he did that in such a short period. You need to try and I know Cassidy's working, man, because he's put a few videos on Top Box on World Star. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of those videos are like what you're saying, Twiz. It's more of the bar for bar rather than maybe trying to go a more mainstream route with it. But you
Facts. You
just
got
can't. Sorry.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just saying you got to catch that younger group, man. The people that's like 25 and below, because his style of rap and his music. I mean, it's like it's for a different generation of people. Like, I mean, it's just like a lot of rappers out there, like the Lots and people like that, where you know what I mean, where they got a fan base, but are they grabbing the people that's really doing these stream downloads? Are they grabbing that crowd? You know what I mean? So you got to grab a different crowd. You got to step out your comfort zone, put your pride to the side, and try to make some. You know what I'm saying? Try to make an exclusive feature because most of these sound artists, they'll look at somebody like Cass, and people be big headed. They not gonna reach out to Cass for him to get on something. So he going to do what he gotta do to reach out to people and things of that nature, man.
Well, I think I just put the right thing in the air. I mean, who would you rather see Cassidy feature with? Cassidy featuring Tory Lanez or Cassidy featuring P&B Rock?
I would definitely go with P&B. You know what I mean? Just on the simple fact that P&B, you know what I mean, he a good singer. He make great hooks, and they both from Philly, from two different generations. You know, Tory would be out of the picture. It will look Cass the type of person where if Tory even reached out for it, Cass probably wouldn't even do it, man. Cause Cass got like a real cocky attitude. So, I couldn't picture him and Tory doing something. You know what I mean? I would say like P&B, get somebody like Dirk on that, John, if it's possible. You know what I mean? Something like that. He gotta get somebody like Dirk on that, John. P&B, somebody that's relevant right now, and the song got to make a lot of sense. That's
Yeah,
how you take off.
a dope record would have been R.I.P. King Von. King Von and Cassidy would have been so crazy on a record together, man.
Like you can do Dirk and Cass on it, John. And Cass could be talking about the Chicago life, and I mean Dirk could talk about the Chicago life on it, and Cass could talk about the Philly life, and they can do like the comparisons and have like a message at the end. It could be so many angles that they can go at it. But with getting somebody with that level of talent on a feature, that's what would take his John on a different level.
Yeah, man. I think no, that's why we're talking about this, man. We're talking about plays that Cassidy could make. Right now,
Facts.
Cassidy is getting bigger bags than he's, you know what I mean? He's getting the biggest bags of his career, probably the second biggest bags of his career right now.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Yeah, man. I want everybody in here to follow my guy SV Twiz. Twiz, hold up. I'm gonna let you give him the rundown. I'm about to put your Instagram up here, man.
All right, cool.
About to put your IG up here. Give them the rundown. Let them know all your plugs, bro. Let everybody know everything about SV Twiz, the hood blogger. Everybody follow my guy right now. I got SV Twiz's Instagram pinned up. He will follow everybody back that follows him tonight.
Definitely, definitely. But first and foremost, man, I gotta salute you, Mikey T. Yeah, I mean, it's a pleasure always stopping on the show, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to Report Card Radio. Y'all know how we carry it on this channel. We keep it raw and uncut. And I mean, I go by the name SV Twiz, the hood blogger. Y'all can check out my YouTube channel, Life with the Philly Fan. I blog the city of Philly from food spots to the trenches, people struggling with addiction. I got interviews with rappers, a few movie stars. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I got a short film out called Torn Apart, starring Vodka Thousand Proof on it. It got a very deep message. So if y'all ain't tuned into the movie, make sure y'all tune into it. I got another movie right now that in the process of getting cooked up. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, salute to everybody that be tuning in. You know what I'm saying? With my guy Mikey T. You know what I mean? He keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Salute to you again, Mikey, bro. You already know it's always much love and respect, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned in. Y'all know how we carry it.
I got Twiz's YouTube pinned up. Like he said, he has a short film up there, Torn Apart. Y'all can check out. It's Life with the Philly Fam. Don't get it twisted. It's SV Twiz on Instagram. Instagram is pinned up, but it's Life with the Philly Fam on YouTube. I'm going to pin that right now. So everybody in here, we need everybody in here. All 126 people in here right now. Everybody go subscribe to SV Twiz because he's got some dope interviews up. Oskino, Bully, and like he said, he puts out a different array of content that you're probably not going to see on any other YouTube channels. Yeah, Twiz, I really appreciate you joining me tonight, man. Does anybody have any last questions for Twiz before he gets up out of here tonight? If anybody has any questions for Twiz, hit him right now with those joints. But Twiz, let me just ask you before you get up out of here, man. What are you planning on next, man? Do you have any new interviews that you want to plan on doing? Or I mean, I know you join me here on a regular basis and we cover all the news and topics on hip hop, but anything new interview wise you're working on?
Definitely. I'm trying to get a couple interviews rolling. I don't really want to throw their names out there because it ain't green lighted yet. But I got a couple interviews that in the making. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm in the process of trying to finish off of this script right here that I'm working on, and making sure that I have everything that I need for this film because I'm trying to make it 100 times better than the last one. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely salute hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I holler at you off stream and let you know. You know what I mean? As far as interviews, where what I'm whipping up. I'm from uptown, from Germantown, man. You know what I'm saying? Christopher Golf. So that's what the SV for, Somerville.
Oh, come on. Colossal the Don says Cassidy Hotel, Tory Lanez 2021. Come on. You kidding me? You're gonna say, hey, that was a hot part of Cassidy's career, man. At that point, during the hotel, Twiz, how famous was Cassidy in Philly? Or how was it for in Philly during the hotel period?
Cass was famous as shit right then, bro. Like, he got a point. We can't laugh at that. Let's look at time frames. At time frames when Hotel came out, this was around the time where when people was walking around with the Boost Mobile, the Nextel chirps, where everybody was playing, I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler. So Cass was very relevant around that time. We
Right.
talking about we talking about R. Kelly, where R. Kelly was very relevant at that time. Regardless of this what he going through right now, R. Kelly was relevant at that time. We talking about 04, 05.
Well, Twiz, also give it to Cassidy. Give it to Cassidy because he also had a really good ringtone with chilling in the club in my B-boys dance.
Facts, facts, facts. That's a
I
fact.
can't
You know
tell
what I
you
mean?
what Tory Lanez ringtone I would have had.
Facts.
You know what I
That's
mean?
facts.
I don't even know what. Maybe I guess Liddy again, Liddy again,
Facts.
Liddy again. I guess that would be a ringtone.
Facts. And that's back to the ride around music. People was riding around, spending cash. Um, you got to
Chris
be a
says
certain.
I'm live. Twiz. Chris says I'm live in G Town. I'm from North Philly.
Oh, much love and respect, man. You already know G Town and North, man. We brothers. You know what I mean? We 5 minutes away, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Salute the nice town North. You know what I'm saying? The whole Philly, man. Salute to everybody around the world, man. Much love and respect to all y'all, man. Midwest, South, West Side, all y'all, man. We carry it, man. We all fight the same struggles, man.
Definitely appreciate you for tapping in with us tonight, Twiz,
For
man.
sure. I appreciate you having me, Mikey. It's always a pleasure, bro.
Hell yeah. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. We'll talk to you in a few days on the next stream, bro.
Much love and respect, man. Everybody stay tuned with my guy, Mikey T, the movie star report card radio. Y'all know how we carry it. It's only one way from here, and that's up, man. I'm about this John though.
Salute, Twiz.
Salute.
Major respect. Major
Much
respect.
love.
Guy, SV Twiz, the hood blogger. Subscribe to Twiz on YouTube right now. Everybody go show him some love. It's pinned up. Everybody subscribe to Life with the Philly fam. Really appreciate you, Twiz. Oh yeah, right here, Hip Hop Ain't Dead. I'm a Hustler is the first platinum ringtone. I think Cassidy
Facts.
said that in my interview. You had that ringtone, Twiz?
Of course I did. Of course I did, man. Y'all
How
know
much?
how we used to do. What you say, Mikey?
How much did that cost you? $1 or
Man,
something?
yeah, that joint was like $1 back then. You know how them joints used to be, like $1, maybe $2. You
Yep.
know what I mean? But it was definitely to the point where, like, you know, back in the chirp days, people would be switching up Nextel. So it's like if you switch a joint, you would get certain ringtones back on there. But I'm a hustler, bro. I was whopping at like I remember coming home from Glen Mills and bro, I was had it on my joint. I be hearing other people joints going off like I'm a hustler. Like yo, that joint was catchy. It
It was
was
all over.
catchy.
Shit was all over, man. That's crazy. Twiz had it. I might have had it too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I might have had it too. You know, it was bullshit back in the day when you were like, okay, you buy this and then you waste some of the money that's on your phone. You know how that shit was back
Facts.
then.
Facts. You get charged up quick on that joint.
But yeah, I appreciate everybody for tapping in with us tonight. We're gonna sign
Yes,
off.
sir.
We will see you all. We will see you all on the next episode. Mikey T, the
Definitely.
movie star, and my guy. Hold on one second, man. Before we get up out of here, I want everybody to follow me as well. You're gonna have to go follow me on the gram. Everybody in here right now, follow Mikey T for a follow back. Everybody that
Facts.
follows me right now, I'm gonna give you guys the immediate follow back. But more importantly, I want you guys to subscribe to SV Twiz on YouTube. That is pinned up still. Go subscribe to Twiz and check out some of his interviews tonight. He's got this crazy interview with Oskino talking about AR Rab. You all gotta go watch right now. You gotta go watch that shit. And you got Oskino talking about Dame Dash too, right?
Facts. He speak on his relationship with Dame Dash. You know, he get into details about a lot of things on the interview. Definitely a lot of things.
Yep. So everybody, we're about to get up out of here, but y'all go check out Twiz's interview with Oskino, man, because that shit is hot. Like I said,
Appreciate it.
follow me on the gram, y'all. Everybody that follows me right now, I'm gonna follow you guys back. Twiz's joint is pinned up, and we're up out of here tonight, man. Salute.
Yes, sir. Salute.